Hey guys, so today I'm going to be making strawberry Mexican shaved ice dessert, and we of course have Willow wanting to help and eat the strawberries because she loves them, but she will be spoiled next week and the week after that because it will be birthday week, so prepare to see a video on that. I'm going to start on the sauce first because it's going to take a bit of time, about like 20 minutes-ish, maybe like a little less because I'm not doing as many strawberries. But yeah, the first thing I want to do is I want to put my water in my pot, and I actually put the burner at like medium high-ish. So I'm going to put water, and I'm going to add my sugar. And I want to mix this together. And you want the sugar to completely dissolve or dilute in the water. So that will take a little bit of time, but I just want to keep kind of stirring it around and have the sugar dilute. It's pretty much completely dissolved. It's hard to tell because of the smoke, steam, all the steam coming off, steaming at the camera, so completely. So now I'm going to add in my strawberries. Doing it that way so it doesn't splash on me. Let me use this to get the rest out. This is gonna, or you want it to be more finely chopped strawberries compared to those ones that are chopped, which will be part of my toppings later. So for the first 10-ish minutes, I'm gonna let this completely soak in, and you can cover it if you want to, and then I'm going to add in my lemon and a teeny bit of salt. So this is dissolving pretty well, and you can still see some chunks in there, but it's turning out a nice color, and you can make it more like red if you want to, do more like strawberries, but I like the pink color. So I'm gonna add my lemon juice, and I'm gonna add like the tiniest pinch of salt. There we go. And I'm also not covering it just because it was like boiling so much or bubbling a lot, and so it's probably just easier to have it like this. So I'm just mixing in my lemon juice and salt. I'm gonna let this cook for about another 10 minutes. I'll check back on it in like another 5 just in case, because I didn't use a lot of strawberries, and you don't want it to cook too much, to be overcooked. So here's my sauce. It's looking pretty good, and I didn't do the full 10 minutes. I only did about like maybe 6.5, and it's starting to turn a little jam-like. So I'm gonna pour it in here with my ice to help cool it down. Scoop all this out and be careful because it's pretty hot. You can see it thickening up a little, but it'll hopefully work out. So I'm gonna let this cool just a little bit, and while that's cooling, I'm gonna crush my ice in my blender here, and that's how I'm doing it. Obviously, if you have like a slushy maker, you can crush your ice in there, or however you want to do it. Turn it on. I'm just gonna pulse it. I forgot, I'm supposed to put half of some of these strawberries in here, and I'll save that other half for some topping. There we go. Just gotta mix that together. I have my ice ready, and I also have my strawberries, and so I'm gonna put my ice into my cup. I'll just like fill it halfway, so I have room to add my ice cream. Just gonna add a little bit more. There we go. And now I'm gonna add in my syrup with my strawberries on top. Get a little bit more of the actual syrup. But you can see it's like making its way down the ice. That's why I use a clear cup. Just a little bit more because I personally like a lot of syrup. And now I'm gonna add a scoop of ice cream. I'm just doing some vanilla. And put it on top. And a little bit of my I have to add my strawberries first though. A little bit on top. There we go. And then I'll add like a little bit of some sweetened condensed milk. Just as a topping. There we go. That's enough. I had to open the whole container because it's so hard to get out. Okay. Now here is my slushy. I added a lot of syrup to it, so you can't really see the ice. That's okay. Honestly, I'm just gonna use my spoon that I was using so I can get a little bit of everything. I already tasted my syrup, and it's pretty delicious. Try and get a little more slushy. Try to get it all the way at the bottom. I always like to just mix all my stuff together because I like to get a little bit of ice cream in like all my bites. Look how delicious that looks. You can also add whipped cream if you want to, but I don't know if they regularly have whipped cream, but I didn't really want any on mine. Very good. I think it tastes pretty good, and I've never made shaved ice before, and it wasn't that bad making the actual ice, but making the actual syrup was pretty interesting because you can just go to the store if we wanted to and buy like actual shaved ice like syrup, but it's actually a lot better to make it at home, and it's like all this like nice natural flavoring instead of I don't even know what's in the shaved ice syrup flavoring. But yeah, and then with ice cream and everything, I've like eaten one of these before, and I remember it was like huge. I think I have a picture of it. But yeah, and I remember it was like so delicious, and so being able to make one here at home, especially during the summer, is really nice. So yeah, here's my shaved ice, my Mexican shaved ice, and I would definitely make it again. If you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content.